Okay, it's Tuesday the 19th of September and we are on the FTSE 100. So I've been on holiday for a couple of weeks. This is the first live trade I have posted since I got back. I got back on Friday, I had a trade yesterday, and then this is the first setup I have had today. I've just entered into a long position after this 10:40 a.m. pin bar. We had a couple of candles and then it has triggered at 10:55. Now looking at this trade for me, it's really what I consider a borderline entry. It's relatively close to the previous swing high area right here, which is where I want to watch for potential negative reactions if we see the market pressing back up into this area. So if we do see those negative reactions, bearish candles coming into the market when it reaches this level, I will likely just come out of the trade at either break even, small profit, or small loss. I should also mention there are gardeners working, council gardeners working around about where I live today. So if you can hear chainsaws, that is the reason for it. They seem to have the largest chainsaws known to man, and they are determined to run them all day, every day. So for this trade, the entry. Now this zone right here this morning, what I went over with subscribers was that, well, first of all, the zone up above at 7289, and I've got another zone up above that one. For me, those are key levels to begin looking for potential bearish action on the FTSE 100, potential continuation of the bearish movement down that came into the market next week. Now, this morning, we were sitting in this zone right here. And what I was looking at was, up above this zone, there's not a lot of resistance. So recent resistance to the market until we get up toward R2. So I was looking for a potential break above, which we got right here at 940. The market then came back. And then for a potential bullish bounce. Now, because my analysis looking at this market, we have such strong resistance up above, I want to be a little bit more careful with buying into the market, because there's nothing to say we already had sellers stepping into this market right here. There's nothing to say that this market will attempt to break up toward this zone, not quite reach it, and then come crashing down against me once again. So I'm being a little bit more cautious. As I've mentioned, I'm really looking for the reactions up here to see how the trades behaves when it gets there, see how the market begins to react, and then we will see if we get the break up or if we start to see that rejection. And if we get the rejection, I'll likely just come out of this trade. As always with these live trades, I will pause it, turn it back on when the market begins to move one way or the other. I used to just record the whole thing. You know, you can end up getting trades that are hour, 2 hours long, which is an absolute nightmare, not only for editing, for loading up onto YouTube. It takes a lot of time, but also no one wants to sit and watch, a 2-hour trade of candles moving up and down. We have actually just popped up into this area right here, so what I'm likely going to do is only pause the video till this candle completes. We'll see what happens with it, and if we get a nice strong bullish close, obviously I will let the next candle run. If we start to see strong rejection, potentially stop to break even. Okay, so the 11 o'clock candle has closed. Now we have rejection on the candle, but the main thing I'm looking at is if we look at the close of this candle right here, 7274, the close of this candle here, 7274.5, it has closed up above this previous swing. So looking at this now, I am happy to hold on to this trade. Really, I'm only looking for around about 1-to-1 on the trade, which is around about 10 points. We have the entry right here. This little black line here is my stop, around about 9.7, around about 10 points, I'm going to say. Now, the physical stop is actually sitting here. I always use these as a sort of emergency get-out clause. I like to exit trades manually, so if it comes down, hits this level, I exit as it hits the level. Rather than setting a stop here, and then you often get triggered out a little bit early because of the spread. Just the way I've always done it. So all I'm looking for is, let's have a look, up toward R2. It's looking like if we hit this level again and start to see rejection, I may alter the trade. What I'm hoping for is the market to press up, hit this level, trigger some stops, shoot up into around about 10 points, and then I will just come out for around about 1-to-1 risk reward. Okay guys, let's have a look at this trade. It has just been sort of chopping sideways for quite some time now. So the market popped up, it then pulled back to test this zone that I was looking at for potential support. We then got the entry with the management point being at these levels right here. The market then pressed up above these levels. It then pulled back to test at structure. So this is the market making highs, lows, higher high, potentially the higher low for the test. And then really, I was looking for the bullish bounce to come in from those levels and press the FTSE higher. Now that has not happened as yet. And what is happening instead is we are finding a level of resistance right here. The FTSE has been testing it a number of times. And I'm just watching this market at present. I really don't want to see any further strong bearish action. I want to see it pressing up, at least testing this and hopefully breaking it and reaching target. But I am getting ready to exit this trade if we do start to see any further strong bearish price action. Okay, so the trade reached target. It actually just shot up there toward 10-11 points. I have now closed it out and locked in the profit. So that should be just over 1% gain today. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take you through the reasons for looking at this setup, looking at this area for the bullish bounce. But before that, a couple of things to quickly go over, and including one, which is thanking you guys. So I got back from holiday on Friday. Yesterday I had a very nice setup. I was actually done by midday, just under 1% gain. Actually, I think I posted that onto the Facebook and the Twitter page. And then coming into today, another nice setup from this zone where we're looking for that potential bullish bounce, just over 1%. So that's round about 2%, maybe just under 2% on the week. That's pretty much what I look for in a week. So really good week, really good welcome back from the FTSE 100. I'm not going to trade tomorrow. Instead, what I'm going to do is start putting together or scanning through the video footage that I took from my holiday in India, attempt to start putting together that vlog that I said I was going to do for the channel. But yesterday also, I went on to the Decisive Trading YouTube channel, and I noticed that the subscribers are now above 40,000. I believe it was 40,006 yesterday. Now at the start of the year, in January, I had around about 20,000 subscribers, and I set myself a very ambitious goal of reaching 40,000 by December of this year. Now you guys have got me there over 3 months earlier. You know, I actually can't quite believe it. So thank you very much to every single one of you who follows this channel and who supports this channel. When I started Decisive Trading, you know, I had absolutely no idea, first of all, that the channel would even garner any sort of interest, but secondly, that I would find a passion in what it is that I do through Decisive Trading. You know, I didn't have any idea that I had a passion for the teaching side of things, and so you guys have not only helped me discover that passion, but you are helping me live it. You know, there's no better feeling for me than working with you guys, watching you guys progress, hearing from you guys who are learning new things and who are starting to turn that corner into profitability. When I was doing this seminar earlier in the year, I spoke to a few of the guys there who were telling me that they are profitable. You know, they've made more than they have lost now at trading through using Decisive Trading, and it's absolutely fantastic. I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to do this side of things. You know, I can't even imagine going back now just to sitting by myself, trading in my office day to day without Decisive Trading. It's such a big part of my life. So once again, guys, thank you so much. Okay, so that is enough of the soppy crap from me. what I'm going to do is I will jump up onto the daily time frame and I'll quickly show you and explain to you the reasonings for this bullish setup today. Okay guys, so we are now on the daily time frame. So Monday's price action is right here. Nice strong bullish candle. The trade was taken from around about this level right here, which is lining up with the high from yesterday and also R1, the pivot level R1. Now for me, key resistance once again starts to come in from these levels up here. You can see the previous swing here, strong previous swing here. We then break below. Expectations were for me, if we're seeing a pullback, it's likely going to attempt to retest up here. So when we broke up above the high from yesterday, it's lining up with R1. I was happy to look for potential bullish setups on expectations of a bounce up toward at least, R2 and potentially these two key swings right here. Okay guys, so that is everything for today. As always, I hope that was helpful. Thank you once again for helping me get to 40,000 subscribers. I'm James Orr and thank you.